Hey guys, welcome back to Engineers Tech Hub channel. So in this video, we will discuss how to find the duplicates elements in array. So again, I will use the concept of hash map, and this question is asked in many interview, many company they have already asked you, and why we are going to make this question because many automation test engineer they're not able to write the code and all, and we can develop the code, and after that we can explain you how each line of the code will work. You will get many tutorial, but they are not going to explain you the flow of the code. Okay, so let's move in your practical part. So just I will create one class, and the class name is just I'm going to write here. So I'm going to create one class, and in this class we'll create one class, find duplicate element in array. Okay, and just checking out main method. So I will create one functionality, and you can use that functionality anywhere in your project. So I'm not writing simple code by using the inside this main method, so better to create one functionality. So I'm going to create one method, public void find duplicate element in array. Okay, so here I will take parameter is an array, and I'm going to take integer type. You can take any type. Okay, so I'm creating one hash map. Sorry, we'll create one hash map. So if you will press control 1, then automatically it will import, and hash map is coming from util package. So key I will take as a integer, and I'm going to take key as integer, and value I will also take integer. Okay, so I will take key and value both are integer, and now hm equal to new hash map. Okay, so now key and value I have taken integer. Okay, and now I will, what I can do, I will iterate each line of the code. So I will take this for loop. Okay, so I'm going to take for loop a dot a1, and now, okay, again I'm doing this mistake always. First you have to how this for each loop will work. So here we will take this new variable, then we will take this existing variable, then here I will put one condition. The condition is hm dot contains key. So it will check each line of the code here, and now hm dot put. Okay, hm dot put, and this is your a1, and here what I can do, hm dot, and we can take get, and get of a1 plus 1. I will again explain you. If you already referred the video, find the duplicate character in array, that is very easy for you to understanding, because I already explained you. But yeah, sometime what will happen, you are not going to practice, and suddenly the new question will come, then you will stuck somewhere, right? So better to have a practice, so if you interviewer will ask you any question, so you guys are able to give the answer, right? So now I will take another else block, and I will write hm dot put. Hm dot put, here I will write a1 and a1 dot 1. Okay, so that's all. And after that, what I can do, we can extract here. Okay, so we can extract here hm dot get, sorry, set key set. So another method is there, key set, and this key set will return, okay, set. And set is I will take integer type, because both are is your integer type. So but we have to import this set. So I have imported this set, and now I will take integer and just I set int. Okay, now again I will take one for loop, or you can take for each loop. So I'm going to take for each loop integer. So again here is set int1 I'm writing, and this is your existing one. Okay, and now I will put one condition here, hm dot get of, okay, set 1 greater than 1. Okay, and simply we will print this value. So I'm going to print this value. So here we can print this value. So simply you can just write this variable here, and now, okay, and here I will write hm dot get of this one. So here key and value, here we are giving the condition to here filter the duplicates element which is available in array. Okay, so now what I can do, this is the static method, so you can call static method directly, and here we can pass the argument. So just I'm going to pass this value. Okay, so I'm just passing one duplicates value 1 2 2 5 6 and 7 7. Okay, so this is the duplicates value we are passing here, and now you can check. Okay, so first I want to check this code is working or not, then I will explain you in the debug mode how this code is working. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, so not able to find the output. Anything we have done wrong here? Why we are not getting the output? Let me check it. Okay, so just give me a second. Let me. Okay, so what happened? We are getting the wrong output because here we have passed A, but it is wrong, right? Because this is the new, here we are iterating all the elements. So you have to pass here A1. Then after that, just I'm going to execute this, and you can see we are able to find the exact output here. You can see three comings three times, sorry, one coming three times, two coming two times, and seven is coming two times. Okay, so let's understand how this code is working. Okay, so now I'm going to put here debug point. So we will understand each line of the code how it will work. So if you want to learn each line of the code how it is going to work, then just you can double click, or you can just simply go to the toggle breakpoint or double click. So this is in the debug mode. Run in the debug mode. I'm running this code in the debug mode. When you will run as a debug mode, then what will happen here? Here you will get two options. Okay, so first option is your a step into, and second option is your a step over. Okay, so now if I will press a step 5, you can see control will come here. So now this is again your Java, simple concept, Java concept. So when your execution will start, so code, then what will happen, it will come inside this main method, and here our logics is going to execute. So this is your method, then control will come inside this method. Now after that, what will happen, you have to press, one second guys, you have to press F6. You can see, or you can simply click on a step over as your wish. So I'm going to press F6. If you will do a step over, so you can see here what happened. A, just you can mouse over, you will get this input is coming. Whatever the inputs you are giving here, it will come. Now this is your empty hash map, and now this value, input value, I'm going to iterate by using for each loop. Okay, so for each loop, so whatever the types you have to give, here you have to give new variable, and this is your this variable. Okay, and now if I will press F6, then control will come here. So again, contains key is a method which is available in your hash map. Okay, so contains key will check this element is already there in map or not. If element is not there in map, then what will happen? It will add the element with value 1. You can see now. If I will go in here, you can see A is 1 time. Now again I will press control F6. Again it will check one is already present or not. One is already present, then this condition is true, then control will come here. Put method will add that element inside this hash map with one value, because I have increased the value which is already there. You can see now it will become 2 times. Control will not come here. Simply what you have to do, when duplicates are there, then control will go in the F block and it will add the one value. If it is a unique element, then directly it will go and it will add in hash map. So this concept will work like that. You can see again, this is the 3 times will come again. What is the another element? 2. 2 is not there still in the hash map. Then what will happen? It will check in the hash map. 2 is there? No. Then control will come in your else block, right? So again, it will iterate. I can see now 2 is the count is 1, and now you can see what is the input here again 2. Then 2 is already there. Then contents method will check 2 is already there. Then control will come in your if block. Then it will add again the value 1. Now you can see another input. What is the another input? 5. 5 is not there. Then what happened? The control will come here if block, right? It will add the value. You can see. So like that it will it will work. It will just store all the element, and it will we are giving the how many occurrence of this element. Now from here onwards, we are going to filter the duplicates element which is available in the map. How to filter the duplicate element? So here another logic we have written how to filter the duplicate element. So we having the key set, so it will extract the key value here in this set. You can see it will extract value here, key here. Okay, so now we are extracting this, and from here we can filter this value. Okay, we will give the condition greater than 1. So whatever the greater than 1 is there, you can see now it is going to filter. So like that it will work. Just you can press control F6. So you can see now we are getting the exact output. So that's all about of that, how to find the duplicate element in your if you have a how to find the duplicate element in array by using the hash map concept. Still, if you have any doubt, you can comment below, or if you have any another approach, please comment below. We'll see. And thank you so much for watching this video. And please go in my, if you already missed the previous video, so please go to in the YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel name is Engineers Tech Hub. So I am going to make a many interview question and answer which is already asked in your top level of the MNC company. So you can just go and you can see here. Just give me a second. It's opening. If you already missed this, so just you can go in the YouTube and you can type Engineers Tech Hub. This is my channel name, and here we have a playlist. So I have already made the video for another interview question which is already asked in the top level of MNC, and let me show you this playlist also. This is the playlist, and where we are trying to make find the duplicate character in the string, find the write a program to find the duplicate word in the string. Sorry, and check whether a string is palindrome or not. Write a program to reverse the string. So still I'm going to add guys the new videos and all the interview question which is asked in the automation test engineer profile and development profile. So please share and subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So if every weekend I'm going to upload the new video with a very simple way you can understand, and easily you can write the code in front of the interviewer. So thank you so much and see you in the next video. Thank you.